What's up, y'all? Welcome to the very first episode of Cooking with Chow. I'm your host, amateur chef Chow Mane, and today we're going to be making chow mein. So first off, I want to show y'all the ingredients before we go ahead and get started. So over here, I just went to Oakland Chinatown earlier today and picked up a pound of barbecue pork from Gum Kuo. I got some mung bean sprouts right here. We got our egg noodles. We got our red bell pepper with a cute little deformity, which makes it taste better. We got our little baby bok choys, some garlic, some Thai chilies from the garden, some carrots, green onion, yellow onion, chicken bouillon, sugar, brown sugar, sesame oil, sriracha, oyster sauce, and light soy sauce. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and actually boil a little bit of water so that we can flash boil the noodles real quick to soften them up. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this on to like a medium high, maybe 7, give it a little time. It's probably going to take about 5 or so minutes to start boiling. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start chopping some veggies. First thing's the garlic, which I have minced already. So I'm going to put this aside and get right into the onion. And these yellow onions I've actually kind of been sitting on. They've been in I got one of those big packs from Costco a little like 2-3 months ago, and so they've just been kind of sitting there. But luckily, onions are sturdy vegetables. They're not going to be as fresh anymore, but they're still going to taste pretty good. Just gonna watch this. Just slice this. You do this however you want. I like to do thin slices, but some restaurants, I know they usually do like kind of the bigger ones. But, something. And I like to use the yellow onion for this type of stuff because I feel like the flavor just works really well with Chinese food and Asian foods in general. So we got our onion right here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in this little Tupperware for now. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with this bell pepper. I'm just going to cut the stems out. We want to de-seed it. Take this stuff out. I like bell peppers. I think that it's important to eat every color of the rainbow. Okay, so now that I chopped half the vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and actually start up the wok. Because I want to start the garlic in there so that some of the aromatics can come out. I'm going to go ahead and this carrot is already washed. All the vegetables here have been pre-washed by the carrots. How do I cut this thing? Carrots are kind of hard to cut. Man, I don't even want to do this. Mostly out of the way. We have carrots of all shapes and sizes. We don't discriminate here. So we're going to be cooking all that together with our onions and bell peppers. And oil's probably about hot enough now. I'm just going to go ahead and toss in the garlic just to make it a little golden brown. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut these bok choy. So I actually I got a bag out in Chinatown earlier this morning, and this had 2 kinds of bok choy, the white bok choy and also the green/yellow bok choy. One of them is supposed to be better for stir frying and the other one better for boiling. Stir fry them all because you can stir fry anything if you really want to. Use 1 green bok choy and 2 whites today. Alright, so I think the garlic is about ready. So I'm going to go ahead and toss in this the onion and the carrots. So you see how the outside is starting to go brown a little bit. Just make sure that that flavor is getting soaked into the oil. And toss in the yellow onion and the carrots because the carrots take a minute to cook. I might be crowding the pan a little bit. That's all right with me because bell pepper too. While we're at it, make this wok all full. And when this is softened up a little bit, I'm going to take out about half of it just to make sure that the rest of it is cooked like evenly, So over here, all I want to do is I want to take these egg noodles, right? And I'm just here to flash boil them real quick. You can really use any kind of noodle. I like this particular brand, the New Hong Kong company, for these types of egg noodles. Maybe like 30 seconds. I'm using the microwave as a timer. And we can stop it about here. Take this off the stove. Into this strainer right here. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of flavor in. So I got my brown sugar. Actually, don't have that much brown sugar. left. These ingredients here are kind of a staple of Chinese cooking, which is sugar and soy sauce. So we're gonna be taking that technique, just putting a little brown sugar on, just tossing a little soy sauce. And I like the chicken bouillon a lot. I'm gonna add some of this and add a little more later. It's gonna add a little umami, a little saltiness, and a lot of that, you know, full meaty flavor. MSG is not bad for you, by the way. That's a myth. Bring the choy and the barbecue pork over here. Here I got these backyard Thai chilies. Normally you don't put this in chow mein, but I like putting this stuff in everything because it's like the perfect level of spice, you know. Not too spicy, but enough to give you a kick. This stuff is pretty much good. Let's go ahead and add in maybe like half of the noodles. Use the other half later. Ooh. A little more chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put a little oyster sauce. A little more soy sauce, just to, you know, help break up the noodles a little bit. Char Siu here. I'm not gonna add too much. Maybe just actually, that is good now. Added some choy. So the pork is already basically cooked. We're just putting the protein in. You know, normally if you're trying to make this from scratch and you want to make the meat yourself, you want to make chicken, pork, beef, whatever, you would probably cook that first, and it would, you know, fat and the flavor from the meat would come out in the oil a little bit, and you know, cook the noodles. But in this case, like, we already have plenty of flavor from the vegetables. It's starting to smell really good. Let me do a little taste test to make sure I got the seasoning right. Perfect. Sweet, salty, a little umami. Now I'm just gonna make it a little crispier. The pan's a little crowded, but that's okay. I feel like it's letting the flavors all mix together, and you can kind of see the noodles are turning a little bit brown already. It's getting a tiny bit crispy. Depends how you like them. You know, if you don't want them too crispy, you can just take them out. Ooh, look at that! Look at that crisp right there. That's gonna be tasty. Oh man, you know what? I forgot to put sesame oil on last time. We'll put a little sesame oil on. Just for that flavor, you know. Ooh, it's a little too much. Just cook the green peppers. This wok has become a giant bowl. It's just a big old bowl that we can just straight up eat out of from, you know. Alright, I'm gonna serve these out. So hopefully the first ever edition of Chow Main's Chow Mein turns out pretty decent. It looks pretty good, it smells pretty good. The little bit that I had earlier was pretty good as well, so I don't think too much could go wrong, right? Look at that presentation. Just a pile of stuff. And to top this off, I'm just gonna add a few Thai chilies. Good thing I saved a little green onion on it too. Yeah, there we go. It looks okay, yeah. Add a little pepper.